I'm Sean Cullen. Welcome to my portion of the show. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. When I was a kid, I had dreams. You always want to grow up and, be something special. And my dream was one day to grow up to be a dinosaur. And it doesn't seem to be working out. I've been working on it. I've been concentrating on growing a big bony plate on the front of my head that can protect my vulnerable aorta. It's not working out. I've tried to develop a second brain in my hip to control my lower body, and it's not working out. But those things you gotta let go of, because you have, you're just a kid. You gotta give them up. But, you move on to more adult things now, and I've had a baby. And thank you. Thanks very much. It was here a while ago, but it was an amazing thing, I'm a father myself. It's very exciting. And people always ask me one thing when you have a baby. How much does it weigh? What's the weight of the child? How much does it weigh? Why don't you tell me the weight? That's if you just don't answer quickly. They get angry. But, I don't know why they just want to know the weight. Why no other dimensions of the body? Why, the little baby? I mean, they never ask, what's the density of the baby? They never ask that, or, what's the volume of the child? How much does he displace? That's something I think it's important for us to know, because you might be invited to a scientist's house who, you're there for dinner and he has a number of graduated cylinders around with different levels of liquid, and they want to dip your baby in there. But how far do you dip before you overflow and ruin the carpet? Then you'll be ostracized by the scientific community. You won't want that. Our baby displaced 4.2 cubic liters. I'm very pleased. There we go. But, his weight, he was 7 pounds, 12 ounces when he came out. Thank you. But, strangely, he was 8.5 feet long. It was a weird thing. I mean, it was an easy birth. He came out like a long noodle with eyes on the end. So she just kind of backed down a corridor like that and laid him down on a very long towel. So that was not bad. Very good for her. But when you have a baby, the thing is, you've got to go and deal with other people. When you have a baby, and you have to go to these weird encounter groups with other new parents, which is very disappointing and boring. And you don't really care about other people's problems, really, when it comes down to it. You just want to play with your own baby. But you're forced to go to these and maybe learn a little bit. And you sit around with other couples, and they're very, very serious about their babies. And the first couple, I'm waiting for my turn. The first couple's like, our baby doesn't like the wheat cereal. He likes the rice cereal. We don't feed him the wheat, just the rice, because the wheat, he gets sick. He gets sick. He throws up a bit. He doesn't like it. He can't digest it. So the rice, we give him the rice. I don't know what it is. No wheat, just rice. Does anybody else have that? And all the other couples are, yes, yes, yes. And then the second comes like, our baby doesn't go to sleep right away. Often we have to soothe him by making a thrumming noise deep in our chests. Something like that. Perhaps we go out in the van and we drive around, and the humming of the engine, that does wonders. Sometimes we, we just play tablas, small Indian drums, dance, and a suit comes with bells. Does anyone else do that? Anyone? Anyone says yes. Yes. Then it's my turn, and I say, our baby is hovering in the air like that, and screaming at us in Latin, chasing us around the house, vomiting liquid mercury in our faces. Does anyone else have that? And weirdly, there's always someone who says, yes, I also have that. I'm watching a lot of television. I've been traveling and watching, the Discovery Channel and things like that, and I've discovered one very important thing, a very important observation about animals and humans. We are very different. But there's one thing in particular that sets us apart from the animals, and that is dessert. Animals never eat dessert. Never. They don't even understand courses. If you put out a soup and then a salad, or maybe an entree, and then, you know, some pudding in a bowl. They would eat it all at once with their stupid animal ways. They would just eat the whole thing. They have no idea about courses. You know, you'll never see a lion, chase down a gazelle and crush it to the ground, completely tear it open, devour it, and then sit up and say, you know what would be really good right now? A smaller, sweeter gazelle covered in chocolate sauce. First of all, lions can't talk. That's one reason why that isn't there. And two, they have no access to chocolate sauce. There is no bubbling chocolate well on the savannah where they gather around and muscle out the hyenas for access. That's not going to happen. And the other thing, animals never go to the movies either. Well, at least they're not allowed yet. Unless you are blind and you have a dog and you bring it in and it really likes Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know. But no, they don't go to the movies. We go. And I love the movies. My favorite movies are those English gangster movies. You know them? Like Snatch, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. You know, awesome. I love those movies. Because there's always a crazy Cockney guy in every one who wants to kill you. For no reason at all. You just showed up. That's it. You're going to be killed. What? Who are you? What, you got pants on? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to cut your face. I'm going to cut your face open. I'm going to cut your face. I'm going to reach inside and start punching you from the inside out. I don't think you like that, will you? No. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your eyes out, put them in my pocket. You can look at my change. What do you think of that? I don't think you like it. No. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut your leg off. Watch it hop around for a while and then push you over. I don't think you like that. No, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint little faces on my legs. Come in your house in the middle of the night, get up on top of your bed, start kicking you in the face. You'll look up and say, what have I done to piss off these dwarves? You will not know what's in you. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the kitchen. Sounds fine, doesn't it? What could happen? I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to bake you cake. How's that sound? Sounds fine, doesn't it? I don't know what kind of cake. It's going to be Schwarzwald, Kirschtorte, to the German. Timothy. What kind of cake? But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bake that cake. And while I'm baking that cake, you can do whatever you want to me, all right? You can stab me, you can shoot me, you can set me on fire, you can cut my skin off, put it on yourself, pretend you're me. You can throw me off a cliff, you can drop an anvil on my head, you can just poke my eyes out, and put them on sticks, walk around like some kind of crazy praying mantis. I don't care. You can do whatever you want while I'm baking this cake. But when the icing goes on, you're a dead man. Well, thanks very much, everybody.